Good morning, children. Welcome to mathematics class. Today we are going to start chapter number 12, ratio and proportion. Before starting, let me clarify you that this chapter is based on your chapter number 7, fractions. So if you have not seen those videos of fractions, please see it, and depending on that only we are going to start this chapter, ratio and proportion. Also, we should know what are the meaning of these terms, ratio and proportion. So this whole chapter is divided into two parts, ratio and proportion. So in the first part we'll be starting with the meaning of ratio. Let's see what is there.
In a dance group, there are 15 girls and 5 boys. How many more girls are there than boys? There are 15 minus 5 equal to 10 more girls than boys. Let's take another example. Nazia bought 12 pens and 4 notebooks. How many more pens are there than notebooks? There are 12 minus 4 equal to 8 more pens than notebooks. Comparison of two quantities done by using subtraction is called comparison by difference. Now, can you compare the prices of the gold ring and the silver ring shown here? On taking difference of their prices, you will find that the gold ring is 49,500 rupees costlier than the silver ring. Consider another example. On comparing the weight of a pumpkin to that of a potato, by taking the difference, you will find that the pumpkin is 4,350 grams heavier than the potato. Do these differences show an appropriate comparison? No, because the difference is too large in both the cases. In such situations, we use comparison by division. On dividing the price of the gold ring by that of the silver ring, we get 100 upon 1. And this means that the price of the gold ring is 100 times the price of the silver ring. How many times the weight of a pumpkin is that of the weight of a potato? On dividing the weight of the pumpkin by that of the potato, we find that the weight of the pumpkin is 30 times the weight of the potato. Comparison of two quantities in terms of how many times, which is done by using division, is called ratio. It is denoted by using the colon symbol. So, we can say that the ratio of the price of the gold ring to the price of the silver ring is 100:1. And the ratio of the weight of the pumpkin to the weight of the potato is 30:1. Here, 30 and 1 are called the terms of the ratio. Since a ratio is only a comparison or a relation between two quantities, so it is just a number with no unit. For instance, the ratio of 30 kilograms to 10 kilograms is 3:1 and not 3 kilograms is to 1 kilogram. Hence, we say that a ratio has no unit. Let's learn more about ratios through an example. Height of an almirah is 2 meters and the height of a side table is 30 centimeters. What is the ratio of the height of the side table to that of the almirah? You must be thinking that the required ratio is 30 divided by 2, which is equal to 15:1. It means that the height of the side table is 15 times the height of the almirah. Is it even possible? No. So, where did we go wrong? Observe that the height of the side table is in centimeters and that of the almirah is in meters. So we have to convert their heights into the same unit and then compare. Height of the almirah in centimeters is 200 centimeters. Therefore, the ratio of the height of the side table to the height of the almirah is given by 30 divided by 200, which is equal to 3:20. It means that the height of the side table is 3 upon 20 times the height of the almirah. It leads to an important conclusion about ratio, that two quantities can be compared only if they are in the same unit. Now, what is the ratio of the height of the almirah to the height of the side table? It is given by 200 divided by 30, which is equal to 20:3. Note that the two ratios 20:3 and 3:20 are different from each other. Can you tell why? It is because their terms are in reverse order, and order of terms is important in a ratio. Do you want to learn more? Let's go ahead. Ronnie and Manya want to have pizza. Let's divide the pizza into 8 equal parts and share it between Ronnie and Manya in the ratio of 2:6. The ratio 2:6 can be written as 2 upon 6, which is equal to 1 upon 3. We know that 2 upon 6 and 1 upon 3 are called equivalent fractions. Similarly, we call the ratios 2:6 and 1:3 as equivalent ratios. Thus, for a given ratio A:B, we can get the equivalent ratios by multiplying or dividing the terms A and B by the same non-zero number. For example, the equivalent ratios of the ratio 6:8 can be found once by multiplying the terms of the ratio with 2 and also by dividing the terms of the ratio by 2. Thus, 6:8, 12:16 and 3:4 all are equivalent ratios. Now let's work out a problem on sharing things in a given ratio. 40 chocolates are distributed between Perry and Jacob in the ratio 3:5. Find how many does each get. Two terms of the ratio 3:5 are 3 and 5. These terms represent the two parts. Sum of these parts is 8. Why did we calculate the sum? Because this sum tells us that Perry gets 3 parts and Jacob gets 5 parts out of the 8 equal parts. So, Perry gets 3 upon 8 of the total number of chocolates, that is 15 chocolates, and Jacob gets 5 upon 8 of the total number of chocolates, that is 25 chocolates. Hope you have understood the concept of ratios. It's time to grab some extra information. Pi is a special ratio in mathematics represented by Greek alphabet as shown here. It is the ratio of the circumference of a circle and its diameter. The approximate value of pi is 3.14. Think of more situations in real life where you can use ratios for comparison.
Yes, now I hope you have understood the meaning of ratio and what are equivalent ratios, which is similar to equivalent fractions. So now let's start the exercise 12.1. The first question is, there are 20 girls and 15 boys in a class. Number of girls are 20 and boys 15. What is the ratio of number of girls to the number of boys? So first you will write in the solution as number of girls, that is 20. Next, number of boys, that is given as 15. Now you have to find the ratio of number of girls to the number of boys. Therefore, ratio is equals to number of girls denoted by G, number of boys denoted by B. Now girls are 20 and boys are 15. This is the ratio. Now we have to convert it into simplest form by dividing it by 5. Multiplying and dividing it by 5, because we know 20 comes in the table of 5 as well as 15 also comes in the table of 5. So 5 4s are 20 and 5 3s are 15. So 4:3 is what? Required ratio. So in this method, by this method you can do the sums. Write down the given, then ratio, which are the two quantities to be taken as ratio. Write it, then divide it by a prime number which divides both the number at the same time. So you will be getting the simplest form of the ratio. So 4:3 is the required form of the ratio. Now moving to the next question. Out of 30 students in a class, out of 30 students means these are the total students. So write down first total equals to 30 students. Okay, out of 30 students in a class, 6 like football, 12 like cricket and remaining like tennis. Find ratio of number of students liking football to number of students liking tennis. So first we have to write down the number of students who liking this football, tennis, cricket and all. So in the solution here we want football and tennis. So number of students, we can say football students. Football students means those students who likes football. So number of football students are 6. Then number of cricket students equals to 12. Now remaining like tennis. Remaining means those are left over beside these students. So that leftover can be found out by subtracting these two numbers from 30. So 12 plus 6 is what? You can write here remaining who likes tennis. So tennis you can put it in the bracket equals to 30 minus 6 and you can add these two. So 30 minus 18, that will be 12. So these are the number of students who like tennis. Now ratio will be equal to football students, or you can write here number of football students to number of tennis students. Football students are 6, tennis are 12. So we'll divide it by 2 first. Multiply and divide by 2. So 2 3s are 6 and 2 6 are 12. Again 3 upon 6 can be divided by 3, multiplied and divided by 3. So 3 1s are 3 and 3 2s are 6. So required ratio equals to 1:2. I hope this is visible to all. Less space was there, so I have written like this, but you are supposed to write it in a proper way into your notebook. So required ratio is 1:2. Now number of students liking cricket to total number of students. This is the simple one. Solution will write number of cricketers. We can say cricket students means cricketers, that is 12, and total students are 30. Now you have to find the ratio of number of students liking cricket to total. So write down, therefore ratio is equals to number of cricketers upon total students, that is equals to 12 upon 30. Now start dividing it by this prime numbers. So we know 2, if we'll divide by, multiply and divide by 2, so 2 6 are 12, 2 15s are 30, correct? Now again let's divide it. Divided by, again this 15 will not be divided by 2, 6 can be divided now, so we will take 3, so 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. Now I hope this 2 upon 5 will not be further divided. So this is the simplest form of the ratio. So 2:5 is the required ratio. Understood? Now question number 3 is your homework, which you have to do into your textbook only. That one is very simple. You just have to count down the number of figures like triangles. 3 triangles are there, 3 triangles, 2 circles, 2 squares are there. So you have to count down the number of figures and then find out the ratio accordingly. Now moving forward to the next question. Distances traveled by Hamid and Akhtar in an hour are 9 km and 12 km. Find the ratio of speed of Hamid to the speed of Akhtar. In an hour, Hamid is traveling 9 km and Akhtar is traveling 12 km. So you have to find the ratio of their speed. So distance traveled by Hamid 9 km. Therefore Hamid's speed will be 9 km per hour and distance traveled by Akhtar is 12 km. So his speed will be 12 km per hour. Now ratio is what? We have to find ratio of speed of Hamid to the speed of Akhtar. So ratio equals to Hamid's speed upon Akhtar's speed. Hamid's speed is 9 km per hour. Akhtar's is 12 km per hour. So 9 upon 12. So this 9 can be divided by 3 and 12 also can be divided by 3. So dividing it both the numbers by 3 upon 3. So 3 3s are 9, 3 4s is 12. Further, this cannot be factorized or simplified, so required ratio is 3:4. Now we have reached to the question number 5. Fill in the following blanks. That is 15 upon 18 equals to blank upon 6 equals to 10 upon blank equals to blank upon 30. Also, are these equivalent ratios? This also you have to find out. So first we'll separate all these three blanks and solve it separately. So 15 upon 18 equals to blank upon 6. So first this one will become, second again 15 upon 18 from here is equals to 10 upon blank. Then 15 upon 18 equals to blank upon 30. So this whole sum is divided into 3 parts. Now we can solve this by cross multiplication method. This one is little bit tricky sum, so I'll suggest you just focus on the concept. These numbers can vary. Focus on the concept, then only you will be able to solve such questions. And this is something looking like mathematics puzzles also, so you can solve it very easily and enjoy it. So 15 upon 18 equals to blank upon 6. Let's do it by cross multiplication. That means 15 will be multiplied with 6, 18 with this blank. So that will be equals to, this is equals to 15 multiplied 6 equals to blank into 18. So now put this blank on one side because we are supposed to find this blank. Others on the right hand side. 18 will go down for this. 15 up into 6 upon 18. Now we know 6 ones are 6, 6 threes are 18. 3 ones are 3, 3 fives are 15. So this blank is equals to 5. So this is your answer. You have to write 5 here in the blank. Second one will do similarly. 15 multiplied with the blank equals to 10 multiplied with 18. Again separate this blank and take all the other terms on the right hand side. So 10 into 18 upon 15. Now we know 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. 3 1s are 3, 3 6s are 18. So 2 into 6 is remaining here. Therefore, this blank is equal to 2 into 6. 2 6s are 12. So this blank is equals to 12. So you will write this 12 here in the second blank of the question. Now the third blank we are going to solve. 15 will be multiplied with 30. Like this you are supposed to cross multiply. 15 multiply with 30 equals to 18 multiplied with blank. Put the blank on one left hand side. So 15 multiplied 30. This will go in the denominator. Now 5 3s are 15. Sorry, 3 5s are 15 will be there. 3 5s are 15. 3 6s are 18. 3 2s are 6. And 3 10s are 30. 2 1s are 2. 2 5s are 10. Therefore, this blank is equals to 5 multiplied 5. 5 multiplied 5 is 25. So the answer is 25. So here you will write 25. So what you can notice from here, by keeping the left hand side of 15 upon 18, we are getting all the blanks. So this says these are the equivalent ratios. So in the final statement you will write here as therefore 15 upon 18 equals to 5 upon 6 equals to 10 upon 12 equals to 25 upon 30 are equivalent ratio. I hope this is clear now. Just we have to follow the cross multiplication rule properly. Now, second last question of today's video is find the ratio of the following. Question number 6, 81 to 108. Here we just have to use the prime numbers for the factorization, others number we cannot use. So 81 to ratio equals to 81 to 108. Now divide it by what you can see 1 and 8. So you can divide by 3. 1 cannot be divided by 2, which is the least prime number. So we'll start with 3. 3 27s are 81 and 3 36 ja 108. Now again divide this. 27 upon 36 divided by again 37 and 27 upon 36. This can be divided by 3, multiply and divide by 3. So 3 9s are 27 and 3 12s are 36. Now this again can be divided by 3. So 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. What you can see here is the first one is your odd number, the denominator is your even number. So now further this cannot be divided. So required ratio is 3:4. This is your answer. Now the one more question of question number 6 is 33 kilometer to 1 kilometer. What you can see here is 33 comes in the table of 11 and specially 1 to 1 comes in the table of 11 only. So we'll find the ratio by multiplying and dividing with 11. So 33 upon 121. This will be multiplied and divided by 11. So 11 3s are 33, 11 11s are 121. Now these are again both the odd number and these are the prime numbers as well. So this cannot be further divided. So 3:11 is the required ratio. Now we have reached to the last question of today's part. Question 7, find the ratio of the following. Here you can notice that question 6 was also find the ratio and this is also find the ratio. But here the terms are different. As you can see, this is 30 minutes and this is 1.5 hours. So minutes and hours. That means these are the different units. So first we have to make and convert it into similar unit and then we can find the ratio. So a minute will not be converted, larger unit will be converted to smaller unit. So in solution you will first convert 1.5 hour equals to 60, that is 1 hour. 0.5 hour is 30 minute, that is equals to 90 minutes. Now we can find the ratio. Ratio equals to 30 minute to 1.5 hours. 30 to 1.5 hour is 90 minute. 0, 0 to 0 cut, 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. So your required ratio is 1 upon 3, which can be written as 1:3. Now the next question is 500 ml to 2 liters. Again you can see one is ml and the another one is liters. We know 1 liter equals to 1000 ml. 1 liter equals to 1000 ml. So 2 liter equals to 2000 ml. Now find the ratio equals to 500 upon 2000. Two zeros cancelled. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. So ratio is 1 upon 4, or you can write ratio equals to 1:4. This is your required ratio. So in this way you have to do the remaining sums which are there into your textbook. 7th we have done. 8th one is similar to your question number 2 of football, cricket and tennis, which we have done just now. It is similar to previous one. So you can solve the question number 8 by your own. So we'll start with the question 9 from the next class. Also you would be feeling that we are going very fast, or lots of burden is not burden, lots of study material are being sent to you. It's because exams can be in April or it can be postponed to June, but we have to keep in mind that it will prepare according to April examinations. So we are left with more chapters. That's why we have to hurry up and finish our chapters on time. So please cooperate and do the things properly on time. Thank you.